Let me make sure this is all set up properly before I start this. Okay, cool. So we could do a mask, I guess. Keep trying to pull up Streamlabs, it's not working. There we go. In this video, I'm gonna be showing you. Oh, yeah, I might have like the chair scoot around noise. I don't know if that picked up or not. In this video, I'm gonna be showing you how to. Oh, in this video, I'm gonna be showing you how to make custom UGCs to upload to the marketplace. That. Oh. In this video, I'm gonna be showing you how to upload. Oh, howdy, funny man. In this video, I'm gonna be showing you how to upload UGC. Oh no, that's not even what I'm trying to do. My brain is not working. I'm sorry. I'm super tired. If anybody's watching this, it's on watching it live right now. Especially you, funny man, because you're the only one speaking. I'm really tired, but I really want to record this video, and then chop it up, upload it, wake up in the morning, see how it performs. I have a UGC video that is my best performing video, and I want to make a sequel to that, which is just me doing that same thing, but instead of with a hat, it's with a mask. So that's what's going on right now, and I'm trying to do this half asleep, so this is really challenging. Let me get like some cold water real quick. Man, funny man, what time zone are you in? How are you not asleep? You should be asleep right now. You didn't catch your live? Now I'm in. Welcome, funny man. If I'm gonna stutter a lot, I'm gonna give you the heads up. It's gonna be a lot of stuttering. I already have like a little bit of a stutter problem when I start streaming. It's gonna be really bad now. I'm super tired. Especially speaking, I don't think before I speak. That's probably a huge problem. How to make accessories for your Roblox character. So first of all, before I start the video, this is for the UGC program, which should be coming out within the next month or two. It does not have an exact defined date. It was supposed to release in October of last year, but it should be releasing sometime very, very soon. So for starters, we are going to need an avatar to build off of. So I recommend starting avatar, go to rig builder, and then taking a block avatar. And now what you want to do with this is you want to go to the position and make sure it is 0, 0, 0. And I'm going to press F to go and find it. Then from here, we're going to right click on this, export selection. Now you can add whatever you want. I'm going to put it in my downloads folder as well, just for future reference. We're going to name it R15 dummy. And now what we're going to do is when we go over to Blender, I'm going to make a completely new tab, and I'm going to press A, X, delete. Now we're going to go File, Import, OBJ. We're going to go to wherever you put your R15 model. I put mine in Downloads, like I said before. And I'm going to double click on it to import it. Now, what you can do to make it look a lot wider, a lot brighter, not as dull, is you can press Z, go to Material Preview, and then you'll see this part of the dummy where you can see the face. So now we're going to click on this. And when you click on this globe thing, you're going to scroll down to Blend Mode. We're going to change this to Opaque. And now your character looks normal. So we're going to click on this object, actually no, we're not doing that. I'm going to cut that part out. Funny man, you're the only one that's going to see that live. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to go to Add, Mesh, and then we are going to go to Cylinder. Now what we're going to do today is we are going to make a mask. So the simplest way to make a mask is by grabbing a cylinder, and then what you want to do is click on this X coordinate, Z, wireframe, and make sure you have the singular vertices selected, or else this won't work properly. Now we're going to highlight all the way to right here, so we're not cutting off the little middle piece, because we do want this mask to work properly. Then we're going to cut these vertices. Now you should have a shape like this, where the top is cut off and the bottom is cut off, but you still have the sides. So we're going to press Tab and go back out of edit mode. Also going to click over here, and I'm going to turn on screencast key for anybody that if I forget anything, or if you just want to see it on the corner, just look over right here, see me clicking. Whatever I'm doing, it'll show you the input. Now you're going to click on this, press G, Z, pull it up. And now what we're going to do is we're going to click on this Z at the top, We're trying to scale down a little bit, and then we're gonna click on our mouse click and try to pan around until we can get to a good spot. Okay, now SZ, and we're just gonna keep on moving it and scaling it around until we feel like we have an actual mask going. Now I feel like I have a decent positioning, so what I'm gonna do from here is I'm going to go into edit mode, Control R, and then I'm going to grab, I'm going to bevel this. So we're gonna mouse wheel up once, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab this part of the mask, turn on proportional editing, G, then we're gonna press Y, and we're gonna pull out just a little bit, so that way it actually has the appearance of a little bit more of a facial mask area thing. Hey Pre-Mac. Oh, y'all are both new. That's weird. I'm not used to new players. I'm sorry, I'm not used to new people on the stream. So we're just gonna keep moving this up a little bit forward, and then we're going to shade smooth this. That way, you know, it's kind of bothering me that we're having little rough edges and stuff showing up. It's just a way to make it look a little cleaner for me. So we're gonna grab it, move it back a little bit, and then what we are going to do is we are going to grab the mask. We are going to go right over here. Oh, hey, Demon, you're new too. Everybody's new here. New time zone. What's up, boys? So now that we have this, we are going to go over to the modifier tools, and we're going to click on solidify. And we are going to go up. So sometimes when you click on it, it will go that way instead of this way. So it'll go out instead of in. So you just want to make sure it's going out or in. You could shade flat again to make sure, but typically you can tell. Like you could tell a second ago that it was going in. Anywho, so what you want to do here is you want to click on this, Control A, and now we have the modifier applied. So now what you can do is you can go over to the object data properties, normal, shade smooth, and we're going to turn this from 30 to 45. Okay, now that we got 45 down, we're going to go over, actually we don't need to do that. We're going to grab the mask, Shift D, then click on the screen, RZ 180, and then we're going to SZ, and we're going to make a little strap for the mask out of it. So now we can just do that and scale it on the Z, pull it in, scale it out a little bit, and then we can go back over here to the X, grab these, still with proportional editing, and zoom in a little bit, that way we can pull in properly. And this is going to help out a lot with the mask attachment. Then we can just scale back out. So we're going to try to get right to where it perfectly goes in. Like that. Perfect. So now what we're going to do is we're going to hold shift while we do this. We're going to hold shift while we do this. Click this one and then click this one as well. And then we're going to press Control J. Now from here what you want to do is you want to go into Tab, A, U, Smart UV Project, Angle Limit, and we're going to keep that as that is. Island Margin we're going to turn to 0.1, and then you want to press OK, or you can press Enter, either or will work. And we are going to click down here. We're going to click New, Image Texture, New. Okay, so now we are going to, I'm going to scale this up a little bit. The little ratio on this doesn't seem proper. So now we got a little bit of a mask going on. I will done made Valk in Blender, but I know upload on Roblox and sell for item help. Did you apply for the UGC program? You have to apply for the UGC. Sorry, I'm really tired. If you're just on the stream, I'm very tired. I'm like about to fall asleep, but I want to get this video done and also stream a little bit. But if you can't upload it, it is either a problem where you aren't in UGC, and if you aren't in the UGC program, I would recommend just waiting till they make it free. They're gonna make it free in a couple weeks, and then you can upload it. But for right now, I wouldn't even worry with it, honestly. Just being real with you. So what we're gonna do with this mask now is we're gonna go over to the UV editing. Oh, sorry. That is not what we want to do. So with this mask, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over to texture paint, and we're gonna go over here, click on the Y, get a little bit closer in. You're welcome. Swap to material preview, and we're gonna need a nice solid base color. So I'm going to choose we'll just say we're gonna make a red mask. Okay, so we're gonna make this red mask, make a little better red. I'm gonna grab the paint tool, just gonna spray it all down. Alright, good. Now what we can do is we can make it a little bit darker, and then we can spray the bottom of this. So just want to make sure I get all the bottom of that. Now the reason we're doing the bottom dark is because the way the light will reflect off of it would be darker on the bottom. So now if we go over and make it a little bit oranger towards the top, it will look like light is properly reflecting off of it. And then once we use the smooth / blending tool, it will look like the light is reflecting off of it, make it look a lot more 3D. So we're just going to color this down a little bit, going to hand paint a little bit more. This is a little bit more complex than what most people would show. So hopefully everybody's able to keep along with this. Now we are going to grab this soften tool, zoom out, and then you're just going to hold your left click and go up and down a lot. So when you do this, it's just going to smear it everywhere, and it's going to look more along the lines of a gradient. You can see right here how it's starting to look like an actual gradient. It's a little bit too far out. If you go too far out, it'll make it start looking pixely and a little bit blocky. You don't want that. It's going to, like that. That right there has waves in it. You don't want that. So you don't want to zoom too far out. So we're going to just go right here. You could also use smear tool if you really wanted to. Go right here. Down. Do it a bunch. Boom. We'll try again. Boom. Also, I wasn't supposed to, oh, actually, I can just say this in the video. If the bottom part is too dark, what you want to do is you want to hold S and click on this random base color where you can see how red it is originally. And when you click on that, it will copy and paste that color into your tool brush. And then you go over to your strength and you lower it very low. And then you just hold down and hover over all the spots you want to fix back up. Like this. If it's not fixing up, you just want to change the strength a little bit. Oop. Why isn't that corner? There we go. So you can't tell this on the naked eye, but if I were to have turned this solid red, this is for the stream, I'm going to cut this part out of the video. You can't tell this by the naked eye, but if I were to cut this out and just make it pure red, you can tell the difference between the gradient. It's only when you add all the elements in that you can truly see it, so you're going to have to wait till the end of the UGC work to be able to see how all of it looks. So now what you want to do is you want to go to scroll down, you want to go to stroke, and you want to turn on stabilize stroke. And when you do this, you also want to go to symmetry, and sometimes the symmetry will be different. I think right here it's going to be the Y, but I might be wrong. We're also going to take solid black since we're about to do a face. Turn that strength back up as well. Howdy, huge bro. So it could be the X coordinate. Okay, it is the X coordinate. So from here what we're going to do is we're going to make one of those normal, typical, you know, the little X's on the eyes and the little smiley face mask. So we're going to just take the X, we're just going to go right here. Boom. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to make a 3 type face instead of the normal, like I guess, I don't know what they do for the mouth. We're going to do just a little 3 like it's a pet. So now that we've taken and done that, what we can do is we can grab the strap on the back. Now when you go into edit mode and you click on this dot, you can press Control L, and then you can go over to UVs, AS0. Now that you have this like this, you can drag this into any pixel of black. Howdy Draxision, and howdy everybody else. 8 viewers, wow. Howdy boys. Got a lot going on. So now we're gonna go back over to texture painting. And so you can see that we have this black trim right here. We're also going to want to, we might want to bevel this. So this is a personal preference kind of thing going on right now, but I would love to bevel this to make it look a little bit better. So I'm just going to turn in my bevels a little bit and do it. Howdy's already 6. Oh, thank you. So now what we can do from here is we can decide, okay, do we want to add more to the face? We want to add less, you know, we can take away. So for example, if instead of doing the X's, I wanted to do whole eyes, I could do the same process where I make a darker color on the bottom and a lighter color on the top and just make hollowed out eyes like a pumpkin. And stuff like that is a little bit more complex, and I'd rather not show on the channel, speaking that this channel is more for beginner friendly people. Or sorry, this channel is more for a beginner friendly person. So if you're more of a beginner, I'm trying to keep everything closer to beginner. This is a little bit harder. It's probably the hardest one I've done on a video before, and it's on stream. So if you struggle with doing this, please comment below. I will go over all the comments. I'll make sure everybody understands how to do this properly. If anybody in the stream tries to copy what I just did, please let me know. If you have any issues, just comment on the video, comment on the stream, and I'll help you. You have potato PC, it works. Okay, you're good, Angie. It's all good. If y'all genuinely have a problem with it, I respond to comments as soon as I can. If I don't respond to them, I'm just asleep. I try to keep everything on my phone. Try to check it as much as I can. Okay, so what we can do from here is we need to export this onto Roblox. The biggest problem that people don't realize is that if you don't save this image right now, it will not save. When you export this model, that image will not save. So you have to go to Image, Save As, and save it anywhere. So I'm going to save it right here as mask image. We're going to go over here, Save Image. Now that we have it saved, we can export this as OBJ. So we go over here, Downloads, Mask. And when we go to upload it on here, it should co-align perfectly with that dummy. If it does not, I'm not sure why. Oh, it's backwards. Alright, that's fine if it's just backwards. The reason the texture ID saved is because I had the image saved in my computer. So it had a place to get the image from. If you don't save it in your computer, it won't have a place to save it from. And that is the video. What did everybody think? Obviously, huge love the video. Do y'all want to see another video? I could do like a pet from like a pet simulator game, or not pet simulator, but just like a pet in general, like one of those block ones. I could do another UGC item if y'all have an idea. Just let me know. I can do whatever. Pet? Alright. Thank you, Bunny Man. Alright. Let me do complete restart. Alright, dog. Are we going for dog pet? Bunny, cat, what are we doing? You're welcome, Huge. Also, if y'all ever have any video ideas or something you want to see, just comment it. I usually will take my comments and do them all on stream. For example, the mushroom video I have up, someone just asked me, hey, should I make a mushroom? I did it on stream, uploaded this video in case they didn't see it, because they didn't tune into the stream, I believe. So that's how that video's there. Some videos I have performed really bad because they're personalized for actual audience members. Do I have a good PC? I have a 3060, so I wouldn't say it's great. Well, it is pretty good. I'm just trying not to be cocky about it because there is a lot better, but it's still pretty good. It's like having a PS4 Pro in like 2022 or 2021. Like, it's still really good, but there is better. All right, sorry boys, gotta start the video back over. How to make? Oh no, that's not a good way. To make a pet in Roblox, what you want to do is you want to go straight into Blender. Now you want to click A, X, delete. Go up here in the top left, add, mesh, cube. Now with this cube, you want to make sure you have all vertices selected. Click on the edges. Now press Control B. Now it's only one bubble. You don't want to make the bubble go too far because then it's going to make it look a little bit wonky as a pet. So next what we're going to do is we're going to add a loop cut right here, Control R. And then when you go to loop cuts, open the tab, make it 3. So what we can do here is we can hold Alt and click on that to grab all of it. Proportional editing, G, Z, pull it down a little bit, zoom out a little bit so we get a little bit more smooth. And then we can stretch this a little bit more forward to make it look more along the lines of a dog. Okay, now we need to go add, mesh, cube. Scale this in a bit, drag it down. Tab, faces, and we are going to try to make this little bottom piece right here a little bit bigger because, take proportional editing off, sorry. Get a little bit bigger. And then we're going to grab the edge with Alt, Control B. And now that we got it beveled, we can go shade smooth, go over to the normal property, turn to 45. And we'll go to modifiers, add modifier, mirror, and we're going to do the X and the Y. Do not do the Z. So now we're going to go under and press Z, tab, A. We're going to move this about right here. So now the dog will have a lot of spots to stand at. Pull it in a little bit, reach down a little bit, try to make it more like an actual dog leg. So now we just need to make a little tail, and we need to figure out which area is going to be the face. I'm going to choose, I guess, the size of the face. It doesn't really matter. It's more person dependent on who's making it. So we can go to add, mesh, cube, scale it down a bit, G, C. So with a dog's tail, you want to make it go up. So we're going to grab this face, go on this Y, pan over, zoom in. We're going to hold control, plus right click, zoom in. Control right click, zoom in. Control right click, zoom in. And then we can just shade smooth it and go back to the same thing we did to the feet with normal properties. Swap it over to a 45-degree angle. And if you, oh, I didn't mean to press Z. If you want to scale it out, you can scale it out. You can do the X coordinate. You can do whatever you want. So I'm just gonna keep it, try to make it a little bit smaller. Make it more like a dog. Raise it up. Oh, that's a little bit too high up. So now we can grab this and do the exact same thing we did the bottom parts. Probably don't want to do 45. Actually, 45's cuts don't look too good. Let's see, what does 40 look? 40 looks good. Okay, so now we can highlight everything. Control J. Oh. So next we need to grab the legs, and we need to apply the mirror modifier. And we need to grab everything, Control J. Okay. Oh, I guess we have to swap all this to 35. Which doesn't really matter. The legs and that shouldn't change anything from the 35. That's going to get cut out for the video. I'm just letting you on stream know that ahead of time. So now we can grab this, and we can go here. A to select all of it. U, project from view. Oh, sorry, project from view bounds. My bad, boys. And we need to grab the face. Actually, we need to grab all this and scale it down. And then we need to individually set everything. So the feet are all going to be generally the same color. So we can just shift click on all these. Control L. And we can go S. Actually, you got to grab this. S. Why do I keep saying S? G. And then we can go along the X coordinate, line it up as best as we can to make sure it's a gradient, and we'll just give it this tiny spot right here on the UV editing. We can do the same thing for the tail. We go Control L, and we just try to give it its own position down here. Now, the main thing that's going to take up room is going to be the face. So with the face, we are going to have to grab everything right here. And once we grab it, we're going to have to scale it up and put it in the corner. Put it right here. And the rest of it, like this, we can Control L and just move it right here. We'll move this up a little bit and then move this in this corner. But I didn't say it, the way I'm clicking one vertex and selecting the rest of it is by pressing Control L. That grabs, that stands for Control Link. You grab anything that's linked together through vertices. So now what you can do is you can go along the X-axis in texture paint, click on this world view, new, image texture, new, and now what we're going to do from here is we're going to make a hand-painted dog. Now hand-painted dogs are stuff that you can get paid about $10 to $20 for a piece. It really depends on who you're selling it to though. So we can just move it right here. Don't know why it hasn't opened the image. There we go. So we're going to grab the fill bucket, S, click on that. Scale this out a little bit. Howdy, Martim Gamer. Howdy. So what we can do now, gotta make sure it's material preview so you see a better idea of what the color is going to be. So we can lighten it up a bit, and we can go to the top, and we can just go all the way around it, and make sure it's all lighted up, or lit up, including the top parts. So I go double check that real quick, and then we can go and darken it for this bottom half area. So that way we can make this gradient look a lot better. Also, if you haven't subbed yet, guys, we're about to hit 200 subs. I think we're like 1 or 2 subs away. please subscribe if you're watching this. So now we can grab the soften tool, zoom out a little bit, and we're going to do the same thing as before where we just squish it around a little bit, and that's going to smooth it out a lot. Keep on doing it, keep on keeping on. How can I really make the accessories public on the Roblox catalog? You have to apply the UGC program, or what you can do is the UGC program is about to go public within the next few weeks, so I just wait it out. For the program process takes like 9 months. It's going to be free in a few weeks. Just wait a few weeks. It'll save you a lot of time. Also, this will make your PC lag a little bit, so expect there to be PC lag whenever you're doing the smoothing on this. You're welcome, Martin. And we're going to need to go to every angle and do this. You can see on the left side of the screen what it will generally look like with the smoothing going on. This right here should smooth it all out. Alright, now what you want to do is you want to go to the face. So I like to make my faces pitch black. It's just my thing, and I don't really like doing eyes. I think if you do eyes, it is a lot more difficult and takes a lot more time than it's worth, 99% of the time, and most people that look at them won't look at the eyes. If you were someone along the lines of big paintball, or not big paintball, big games, or if you're arm wrestling simulator, I would 100% understand why adding eyes. I would just add little squints. For example, if I were to look up facial expression drawings, we're gonna try to find a cartoon real quick. These eyes always look very goofy and don't look adorable, and most people just want to see adorable pets. But the problem with that is the way the eyes, it takes way too long to design them. Like these, designing all these eyes, or you can do these squints, show more emotion. So it's either you take it simple or you take the long route. But now we want to go down to stroke, stabilize, F, scale it down, and we're going to go down to symmetry. Believe this is the Y. Yep, okay. So we're going to take this and we're just going to make a little squint, and then we are going to make a little mouth. I like doing a 3 as a mouth on everything because that's just my thing. But if I don't get it right the first time, you don't get mad at it or frustrated. Sometimes it just doesn't look right after the first couple tries. It could take like 20, 30 tries. Sometimes it only takes 1. Doesn't matter how many years of experience you got. There's always everybody making a little bit of an error or mistake. So like that, I really like this and the way this looks. So next, what I want to do is I want to take these feet over here. So I'm going to turn the stabilize stroke off, and I want to make them black. So I'm going to do that, and then I think I might make the feet a little bit bigger. So grab the feet, Control L, go over to this little paperclip looking thing, individual origins, S and Z. What individual origins does is it takes the individual origins of each object, and you can change the size and positioning of each of them by themselves. So since they're all linked to generally the same area, then we're only going to move that, but size, since it's different linked things, it's going to change. So now what we can do, oh actually I want to grab these and make it a little bit bigger on the bottom. Proportional editing, squeeze it in a bit, boom. Now I just want to grab what I have linked, squish down a bit, move up, squish down a little bit more, move up a little bit more after seeing that, squish down a little bit more, move up a little bit more. Sorry, it's been a minute since I've done a pet, by the way. It's been like a couple months. So I'm going to go File. Oh, almost forgot. This is a huge problem that everybody has with texture paint, is you have to go back to texture paint, image, save as. We're going to call this dog. And then we are going to export this model, export OBJ. We're going to export it into our downloads as dog as well. Now when we go into Studio, we go Control I, Mesh, and we click on this to import it. We have a dog. We are going to put it in that location, so it should be right here. And then this is what the dog model looks like in game. What do we think, boys? You could just make it a solid color and then do the eyes too, The gradient's just a little extra touch to add on. Usually makes it cost a little bit more with just a little bit more effort that I like to do. Alrighty, boys. I'll be completely honest with y'all. I'm extremely tired. I am going to just rush everything to upload, and I will see y'all tomorrow. I'll be streaming tomorrow. Hopefully, I will see all y'all again. If you haven't subscribed, turn on post notifications if you want to tune into the next live stream. I will see y'all then. I hope all of you have a great night or morning, depending on which time zone you're in. All right,